Hi friends, I am looking super emo. I'm looking My Chemical Romance Never Broke Up, Gerard Way Who type of look. But it's for Friday's video, so if you want to see what happens to all of this, you have to come back for Friday. And today, I think the emo-ness works out a little bit because we're going to dive into a wall of my FX makeup that I think are staples that I use all the time, that I think are really important to have. Not even if you're in a kit, just if you love Halloween makeup or stuff. So we're gonna jump into that, and I guess we'll just get on with this video. So the first thing I really want to talk about are some face charts. I think these are really important for SFX if you want to use certain color schemes and certain types of glitter or gore or where you want scars to be. I just think they're overall really important and help you with looks. And I'll give you a sneak peek of what we're doing for Friday's video. So this is my face chart for Friday, so I hope you guys come back for that, and it'll be really exciting. First, I'm just starting with the things that you can get at your local drugstore, things that you don't need to go to an SFX store or buy online or a Halloween store to get. So cotton balls, very, very important. They're perfect for working with latex, building up scars, building up scrapes, building up deep wounds. Cotton balls are amazing. Cotton balls, not cotton rounds, because these you can really unfold and pull apart, as with the cotton pads you can't. So definitely get yourself some cotton balls if you're working with latex. Alright, the next one's a little weird, and it's not really in a lot of other people's kits, but I really like having baby wipes. I think they're much cheaper than makeup wipes, and when you're working with products like liquid latex, scab blood, all of that really hard stuff, these are so much softer than makeup wipes, and they're really gentle and effective, and I think they're really good to have on kit, especially if you just have blood on your hands or something. You just grab one and they're really nice. So baby wipes, I like these because they have Mickey Mouses on them, but these were $1 and makeup wipes are like $5. Next thing that I think is super important is to have a washable glue stick. Blocking out eyebrows really brings a look together than when you don't have them blocked out, so washable glue sticks are incredible. Let me know if you want a tutorial about how to block out your eyebrows, and I will happily do that for you. Everybody needs a pair of tweezers. You can see that mine have a little bit of blood and latex on them. Use tweezers you don't care about. I like the one that have blunt edges because you're not going to hurt yourself as easily if you're working close to your eyes, if you're working around your mouth. You are not going to cut yourself as easily with tweezers. So rounded edge tweezers, and you can use the back of your tweezer to pull at your latex if you want. I think they're overall just great to have. Next thing, Q-tips. Have lots and lots of Q-tips. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to want to put blood places. What? This is a really effective way to smudge, to add dirt, to just overall mess it up or correct your mistakes. So Q-tips are incredible to have for SFX makeup and beauty makeup. Q-tips are just a staple. Okay, so I think you can get this at a drugstore. I got mine at a cosmetic shop, but droppers. Mine is very dirty. As you can tell, it's got a lot of blood in it, but it's gonna stain. It just happens, but these are perfect for adding blood to the corners of your mouth, under your eyes, making you bleed. It's just really important for blood work if you want that drip effect. This has changed the game for me. I love droppers. About all the products that you don't need to get at a professional store or a Halloween store. Now I'm going to move to the things that I think are really important for you to have that come from beauty special effects stores. Everything I talked about here I either got online or from a store called Nigel's in West Hollywood. I really like the brand Nigel's. The liquid latex smells way less than a Halloween store makeup, and they give you way more for your money. So for a little baby thing about like this big of liquid latex, it would be like $10 at a Halloween store. And I paid $14.99 for this giant bottle of liquid latex. It has some blood on it. We're not going to talk about it, but this is my liquid latex. I love liquid latex. I think it's the best for beginners because you have lots of time to work with it. It doesn't dry very fast. It's really easy to build up. It's really easy to work with cotton. It's really easy to saturate. I love liquid latex for making cuts and wounds and scars. I think it does it all. I think it's really great, and it's the easiest to work with. So it's in Halloween stores. You can get it there, or you can get it online, Or if you are in LA or somewhere that has SFX stores, I'm sure you can Google somewhere to buy liquid latex. I recommend Nigel because it doesn't smell at all. Well, I mean, it smells, but compared to Halloween, like, not at all. Next, this is some cream makeup. This is the Nye Bruise Wheel. So it's just a lot of cream colors. You can do a lot with these. I recommend the Bruise one the best because it has the most wide range of colors to work with. If you want bruises, obviously, but if you want like sickly skin, if you want broken out skin, if you want zombie skin, this can give you that. I think this one is the best for your money and the most bang for your buck, so I really like the Nye Bruise Wheels. Moving on, this is Pros-Aide. Pros-Aide I prefer way more over Spirit Gum. 1, you can take it off with Isopropyl Myristate. 2, you don't have to tap it, you don't have to wait for it. This stuff is pretty much ready to go as soon as it's out. It also hurts less, because I know sometimes Spirit Gum can irritate my skin, and this I don't really have a problem with. This is only sold at pro stores. You have to get this from Nigel's, or I think they might sell it online, but this stuff is so much better than Spirit Gum. I highly recommend it way more. I like it so much better. But it's just personal preference. I know some people like Spirit Gum more. It's just whatever you try that you like. Spirit Gum you can get at Halloween stores, so I understand it's more accessible than Pros-Aide. Moving on to our bloods, I'm going to talk about Scab Blood first because I really like Scab Blood. It's just, oh, it looks like Jello to me. It's just coagulated blood that you can use for scars or scrapes. It's really, really good for scrapes, or if you want the wound to look older, this is a really great way of making it look like you've had this wound for a while. Okay, and then this I use with my dropper. This is Bright Red Blood. Red rum you can get a bunch of different colors. I had the dark Scab Blood though, so I wanted to add some light to make it look like the wound was fresh. So this is red rum. I love the brand Red Rum because they have all different types of blood. They have really loose blood, they have thicker blood, they have really great options for blood. This one's just bright red. I'm going to talk about all the safe ways to take this stuff off because I know that I love to take it off by just... I love taking it off by just using one of these. This is a crochet hook. I don't have a spatula, so I use crochet hooks, but I love taking it off with just a crochet hook or a pen because I know pulling latex off is so satisfying. But it's not always the safest for your skin, especially me since I have really, really sensitive skin. So, Isopropyl Myristate, really important to have. It dissolves all of your makeup, it'll dissolve all your Pros-Aide, all of your liquid latex, all of that, everything you need gone. This has got you covered. It's the safest way to take off SFX makeup, and I highly recommend it. But do be careful because this stuff, very, very flammable. This you can only get online or at an SFX store. I do not think they sell this at a Halloween store, at least not Party City or Halloween City, because I worked there and I looked for it and they never had it. Okay, other necessities that I really think you should have: eyeshadow, specifically red and black. If you're working with SFX, there's going to have times you need to shade, and I recommend getting the singles like this. This is by NYX, this is their red one. This is not the best red. Sugar Pill Love Plus or BH Cosmetics makes a really good red. This one's not the best, but it does work. It works pretty well. And the pan's big, so it's really easy to get your brush in there to work with. Same with Sugar Pill. I just don't have any. Red and black will be your best friend if you are doing any type of look. If you're working, I recommend having the rainbow, all matte, a very matte rainbow, because it will get your shit done, especially if you cannot afford things like a bruise wheel. Eyeshadows work really well. You can use shimmery eyeshadows. If you do choose to use shimmery eyeshadows, always have a translucent powder. I recommend a cheap one, not like this. You can use something like... This is not cruelty-free, but I've had this before I went cruelty-free. This is the NYX.
Slow down. You're just talking really, really fast.
Am I? Oh, shit. I have not opened this in forever. Okay. Ew. Anyway. Jesus. Anyway, I recommend something like this. This is the NYX Smooth Loose Powder. Something cheap. Something really easy. This gets the job done. You don't need expensive setting powders. You don't need expensive anything for SFX. Don't think like you need to spend a ton of money on the beauty products that you're incorporating into your SFX makeup look, because you don't. It's not worth it, and it's just going to get ruined. Cheap brushes. Cheap brushes are very important, especially these flat foundation brushes. I had a couple from e.l.f., but each time I use them, I have to throw them away because they're coated in latex, they're coated in Isopropyl Myristate. It ruins your brushes. So if you can have a bunch of cheap ones lying around, because you need these to take off your makeup, you might need them to apply something, you might need them, they're just really, really important to have. As far as brushes go, itty bitty detail brushes. The smaller the brush you have, the easier it is to work with things sometimes. So these are both cheap and very small brushes, are very, very important in SFX. You can make little blood dots, you can make, I use these a lot for tears. They're really, really handy for making either, I make a lot of rainbow tears, I think they look super cool. They're easy for black tears, they're easy for blood, they're easy for a lot. If you want running mascara, it's the easiest to get with little baby brushes. The last thing I want to talk about I don't have on me right now. I think it's super, super useful to have toothbrushes. Just regular firm bristle is usually the best, but any type of bristle toothbrushes, you dip it in blood and then you scrape it back and it's like blood spatter. It's really easy to do all over your face. It's really important. I don't know why I'm missing a toothbrush from my kit right now, but I will be getting one ASAP now that I noticed. They're super important. It's the best way to add blood spatter. It's the best way to for your finishing details. No matter what type of character, I think they always benefit from a blood splatter. Everything that I think a beginner would need for an SFX kit. There are some things that I have that I left out, but this is the stuff that I really think is really important if you want to start working in wounds, you want to start working with zombies, you want to start working with vampires. Any type of monster product, it'll get it done. The rest of the stuff is just a little bit more advanced, but I think this is everything a beginner would need. I think you'll have everything you need to start playing and trying and using everything safely. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget that I have a beauty giveaway going on, so if you want to see that, I will link it below, and I hope you guys have a good day. Please come back for Friday's video because we're going to be doing such a fun look, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!